New York Congressman Charlie Rangel will not have to face the House Ethics Committee until after this November's elections, but he will have to face our next guest. Welcome to Opinion Journal Live. Now, we start this morning, or today, with Congressman Charlie Rangel, ethics charges in the House, seeking re-election in Harlem, in New York's 15th Congressional District. And here to tell us about it is his challenger, Michel Faulkner. Welcome to the program. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. It's great to be here, James.
So I've not seen public polling on this issue, but I think it's fair to say that Mr. Rangel is a pretty well-known, entrenched incumbent. This is a Democratic district. You're facing an uphill fight, but you're not deterred.
Oh, no, because I believe in America. And because the people in my district, which we don't hear a lot of polling from and we don't see a lot of reporters coming to talk about, but the people in my district are saying that they are tired, that they want change. They want the kind of change and the kind of opportunities that I've been talking about.
Well, let me ask you, I mean, is when you talk to voters in your district, is it about these charges against him, or is he generally seen as a guy who's delivered for people generally, but now the economy's bad and they're looking for something else? I mean, what is it that they're telling you that is the problem?
Well, the major problem for the people are telling me is, first of all, the four rent control apartments, and secondly, that there are no jobs, and Mr. Rangel has had a long time. You see, he's a 40-year incumbent, so it's not just like he just got there yesterday. So for the 40 years, he really has not delivered on jobs, but we have been able to deliver on jobs, on the promise of bringing people together with jobs, and on restoring the economy and bringing people back to viability and financial and economic health.
Now, of course, across the country, we've seen the Democratic brand kind of taking a beating here. Is that the way it is in your district, or is party kind of irrelevant and it's looking at the candidates?
Absolutely. People are looking at the candidates. People even telling me, they say, look, we'll even vote for you. We don't care that you're a Republican. And that's in the heart of my district. You know, we have gone back to the traditional base of the Republican Party, which is the working class, and they are saying we don't want any handouts. We want a hand up. We want jobs. We want true, we believe in capitalism, and we want an opportunity to participate.
So the general Republican message across the country, tax cuts, limits on spending, get the economy moving again. I mean, how does that translate into your district?
Well, in my district, people want to know, what are you going to do to bring jobs to the area? And they understand the difference between public sector jobs and private sector jobs. They know the difference between government promises, broken promises, and what the government can deliver. And so they're saying, can you deliver, and how can you deliver? We have an economic program that we've been working with, bringing businesses and entrepreneurs together, starting small businesses. That relates to the people, and that message is catching on.
Now, I have to sidebar here, especially for our viewers, readers in the New York area. They may recognize your name from a brief career in another venue in New York.
Right. I had a brief stay with the New York Jets. I was a 2-2 player, too short, too slow, but I did stay one season. But so I know what it's like to be an uphill battle. I know what it's like to be that guy that nobody really gives a chance. But the people believe in me. The people in this district are, because we are answering the questions and bringing solutions to the number one problem that they face, which is the economic downturn. Remember, in our community, the unemployment rate for black males between the ages of 18 to 40 is 50%.
Yikes.
Black and Hispanic males between the ages of 18 and 40 is 50% unemployment.
You know, this is something we talked about a bit, where 9.6 national unemployment rate, terrible, stinks.
Right.
But for a lot of groups, you break it down within that, it's a depression. It's not a recession.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I think you're seeing that in your district.
Oh,
now.
Absolutely. We had a job fair recently. We had over 1,000 people show up, stand in line for 2 hours, looking for a job. I remember getting to this one guy. He was well-dressed, tall, nice-looking guy. I get to him, and he starts to tear up a little bit. And I put my hand on his shoulder and assured him. I said, it's going to be okay. Now, I got a call today, or an email today, from an employer that told me that they hired one of their executive directors. So an executive got hired. There were people that found that out. The problem that I have with the stuff that's going on in Washington is nobody's talking about solutions. Everybody's talking about blame and who's responsible for it, but nobody's bringing practical solutions. These practical solutions are simply that we would bring employers together, that we would bring entrepreneurs together, have them sit down at a table and figure out how this is done. Bureaucrats cannot create jobs.
That is absolutely true.
You know,
Michel Faulkner, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Hi,
I'm Michel Faulkner, and I'm running for Congress in New York's 15th Congressional District against 40-year incumbent Charles Rangel. We need your help now. We are only days away from this election, and we need your help now. Please go to FaulknerForCongress.com or RetireRangel.com. Help now.